It's been an absolutely insane few days for Gala token holders. Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. Well, guys, what can I say? Even I'm completely blown away by the last few days. At the moment, Gala, we're up 20%, and that is just, I guess the price has probably come down a little bit, but just looking at the price action here over the last few days, over the last 7 days, it's up 150%. Over the last 14 days, up over 127%. If you had been buying Gala over the last couple of weeks, you must have a huge smile on your face at the moment, because this price has just gone absolutely insane. And we covered some of this in my last video, but we can just quickly recap in terms of why the price has been pumping. Really just a quick recap, won't go into the detail, but basically Gala have acquired a game studio that's got over 15 mobile games, close to 20 million users, and the gaming studio currently does over 100 million US dollars in revenue. So there's been a lot of speculation around this in terms of what's this company, what's the name of it, and some people have actually speculated that it is this company here that we've got on screen called Ember Entertainment. So some of the hints and leaks that have been dropped by the Gala team, some people have then been led to believe that it's potentially this company. We shall wait and see if we get an official announcement from the Gala team, but this is basically what we're potentially looking at, what Gala have basically acquired. And over the last few days, really, the leaks and the news from Gala they've really opened up the floodgates. There's been so much coming out of it. Bitbender has been coming out with bits of information and trying to clarify the volume of information people have been getting, basically, and their Discord has been just going basically absolutely bonkers. And this is just absolutely insane, some of the stuff that they'll be working on, basically. And basically in this, what you can see here, a bit of information from their Discord where they talk about obviously what their specific reason is around that mobile strategy and bringing these users onto the Gyri blockchain. Because basically, if you remember in my last video, we talked about this whole burning mechanism for basically through the gas mechanism. So the Gala will be used as the gas for the Gyri blockchain, and as part of that transaction, the Gala will be burnt as part of that process. And you can see here, mobile plus Gyri equals goodness. So this is just some of the information that was coming out of their Discord, and people are very much now bullish. I think previously some people have been very hesitant, specifically around the tokenomics of Gala, but now the introduction of this mobile gaming has really got people listening and paying attention. Jason Bitbender here, he basically did a thread earlier which talked about why specifically they're looking at this strategy for mobile games. If you're not following him, make sure you go on Twitter and follow him. You can get a bit more information. You can read through this thread in a bit more detail. And you can see here it talks about the volume of users, again just reiterating that this volume of users will basically increase the usage of Gala. So they've got so many ideas in terms of what they want to do in terms of creating usage on the Gyri blockchain, and they just haven't stopped with the volume of information that they've been coming out with. And the one that I'm particularly bullish myself about is one bit of information which was released earlier today, where they basically, they basically name drop and say some of the big stuff that they're working on, specifically on film. So you can see here where they mentioned we've partnered up with some really exciting people and projects. We are, as you're reading this, developing two films with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and Mark Wahlberg. So these are massive Hollywood A-listers, and I think having these two guys on board will basically, I feel, in my opinion, open up the floodgates for Hollywood to start entering into Web3, and Gala will be leading the way. Again, obviously, that's not financial advice. I'm not saying that it's definitely a certainty, but that's just my opinion in terms of what could potentially happen. And when these films get released again on Gala Film, this will be run on the Gyri blockchain, again creating further usage on there. So all this to say that Gala Film is going to use Gala as its own gas token, because Gala Film will be on our blockchain. Obviously, I think in addition to this, to having Gala, they're going to have the Gala Film token. So that's going to be an interesting development, and definitely one to keep an eye out. And it's something that I'm highly bullish on. And as I was recording this, they Gala have actually just released some further news around specifically Townstar and the developments there. And you can see here, so the headline is basically they've said that the town token will be no more, and they're basically going to swap town for Gala at a ratio of 2 to 1. So you can see what Gala are doing here. They're basically driving everyone to start using Gala, and this will really truly make it deflationary. And I think that is definitely very bullish news about the price of Gala, and definitely something to keep an eye out on. And all this news is coming out specifically on their Discord. And one of the things that I want to just highlight to you guys is, if you're not a member of their Gala Gold membership, definitely worthwhile getting yourself a Gala Gold membership. It's only $50 and it's a lifetime membership. But what you do get is a lot of sneak peeks in terms of what else is coming. And it just gives you an idea of all the developments coming. I myself have joined Gala Gold, so I know some of the I've seen a few sneak peeks of some of the new things that are coming, and it's definitely going to be very bullish for the price. They've got so much more things that they're going to be releasing, and I believe particularly in this week there's going to be a lot of news, and I think that is really going to drive the price up further than we've already seen. We can have a quick look at the price action. So this is just on TradingView, same charts that we've been looking at over the last week or so. We can see here we've got the fib retracement that we were looking at in my last video. You can see we were basically hovering down about here at the time of the recording. We're sitting at about 2.5 cents, and I was expecting the price to pump up and face a bit of resistance around about this 3 cent mark, and we can see we completely blasted through that level, and today we actually reached on a wick 5 cents, and the price has then since retraced back down again. So and it hasn't absolutely fallen down. I think the price is just, it's just retesting some of these lower levels before I think there's going to be definitely some more further continuation to the upside. We can see here on the MACD, as I was saying in the last video, when this blue line started to point to the upside, you can see, and these green histograms were being printed, we definitely got an absolutely huge pump. So short term, where can the price potentially go? I think we're definitely going to be, with all the bullish news that I believe is going to be released this week, I think we're definitely going to be retesting this 5 cent mark, and I think we're definitely gonna pump closer to about, yeah, maybe just over the 5 cent mark. But last time I thought that this was gonna only pump to about the 3 cent mark, and look where we are today. So you know, about the just over the 5 cent mark is my conservative expectation in terms of where the potential price could be over the next week or so. Again, this is very much dependent on the overall market and what the market is doing, but this is where I'm looking at. But obviously, this is short term. I'm buying my bags long term, so that's just for me. The price doesn't really matter what the price does in this short term. I'm going to be looking out to the long term. But that's all really I wanted to share with you in this video. If you've enjoyed this content, please make sure you like that video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss out on some of this good Gala content. And that's all really I wanted to share with you. I am a long-term believer that this will exceed over $1. So this short-term price action, I'm not too fussed. Let me know what you think down below. Are you holding any Gala? Are you buying more this prices these price levels, or are you waiting for the price to pull back? I don't know how much further down it will pull back, but this is why you got to do your own further research. But that's all I want to share with you guys, and I shall see you in my next video.